Going over the trades on the day, it's good to be back live trading, even though it was a down day and we had an automation error. Our stock index portfolio, these are the 34 we're trading now. So we updated to the 34 for the start of the month, and this is our first live trading day for the month. And the hypotheticals were minus 685. Our live results minus 1300. I had an automation error that was on me. The platform did well, and so no crashes. The Build 69 platform is working well. And one of the reasons we like to start in a drawdown is we can buffer worst case drawdowns. We can buffer errors like this. And so the end of day drawdown is based on our live equity curve. This is based on the most recent portfolio, but the previous portfolio was also in a drawdown. So if we pieced them together, it would be about the same, but we're going with the most updated portfolio. We waited for it to go into a drawdown. This was the stock index portfolio 32 that we stopped trading on June 20th, and this is the portfolio that we started trading today. It was in about a 15K drawdown when we came in today. It's down 650 today. So 4 trading days in a row, it is down, and you can see here about a $10,000 risk to worst case drawdown. And this is as of Friday. And you can see the drawdown curve, sharp drawdown, and that is typical in this portfolio. Lots of sharp drawdowns, and we are I want to show you what happened in 2021. So if we go to this Calcs tab, you can see in 2021 around July the 4th, we can go back to July the 4th 2021, and you can see here's July the 5th, the daily P&L didn't trade. And then the 3 days after July the 4th holiday were minus 10,042.50, and then there was a nice trading day, and then there were about 4 losing days after that, 9,000, and so it was minus $6,000 all the way into the 15th of the month. And so by the middle of the month, from the end of July 4th to the middle of the month, this was minus 15,000. It did have some gains to be, let's see, on the 2nd. But from post July the 4th holiday, we didn't trade on July the 1st and 2nd, which was a Monday and a Tuesday. First through the 1st and 2nd were actually Saturday and Sunday. So we don't trade on Saturdays and Sundays. And then Monday and Tuesday were holidays, and so this year we didn't trade. There wasn't a really full trading day until the 5th of the month, which is unusual to see a first full trading day of the month on the 5th. So that's a little unusual, but that's the way it lined up with the holiday. And so since then we've had 4 trading days, 4 down trading days, and so on the 5th of 2021 there was 3 losing days. And then what I want to show you is the rest of the month from after the 5th. It was a $56,000 gain, some nice gains in the end of the month. From the end of after the first 3 trading days, you see $56,000. So what do we take from this? As we scroll down here on our current date, and we see the 3 days. We have June the 30th, and the 3 days following the July the 4th holiday are down 14,000 instead of 10,000, and today we're down another 600, so it's about 15.3. And so the VIX is also in the same place, as well as the cash index. If you go back to July 2021, here is this point. If you click on the VIX over here and put a line through it, it's at a low point, and the lowest point since the pandemic, but the current levels are where the VIX was the beginning of July 2021, and the price level right now in the Nasdaq is at the same price level it was around July of 2021. And so that's interesting, and so it'd be nice if the same scenario played out. I like the symmetry. I like the current set of strategies, and any other additional symmetry and cycles you can find are also something that I look at. Doesn't guarantee it. Let's go over the trades. You can see Pulse went long. This is just the type of market we're in. Is the last, since we started the month, has been very, it's not that tradable. If you take a look at it on an intraday chart, let's look at it on an intraday chart. Here is a 60-minute chart, and you see the beginning of July was here, came into this, it was stayed into that range at the end of June the 30th. There was a range on the day, and this was a holiday, July the 3rd, and here's July the 5th. It stayed in that range, gap down, came all the way back to that close, and then it's just kind of it's range bound today. Most of the trading day is range bound. You can see it on a smaller chart. Pretty random patterns, V reversals, and non-uniform patterns in the markets, and so you can see that in the trading as well. Tick pulse, just a very narrow range. This afternoon range is extremely narrow, from 1300 till right here, right to the close, almost the last 2 hours in the S&P. You have less than a 10-point range, which is highly unusual for the last 2 years. So you don't get a lot of opportunities when the market trades in such a narrow range to either to profit from it, to market that is more profitable for someone shorting volatility or shorting options. And so we are taking long trades. Stopped out here, no trades on adaptive moving average. Tick wave, you see here, this market just went sideways, and after the market closed, it surged. And it's one of those we're going to go up overnight but not during the day type of attitudes. And chop, opening chop was up $50 on the day. Our opening chop 2 was up 212.50 on the day. Tick count trend dynamic turnaround was up 50. Our news chop plus 625. News chop always trades on Monday. Tick chop news up 730, 750. So really good job on the S&P strategies, taking advantage of the choppy trade. These strategies right here taking advantage of the chop on this day, and so that helps us out on the Nasdaq, on the losses on the Nasdaq that typically take advantage of more of the trends. But Viper, one of our top strategies, did well today on Viper. Cobra 3 was up, EVP 1 lost at the beginning of the day. Just a stop running market. I can't remember the last time I've seen resilient markets, but not one that they're usually more resilient from the perspective that they stay up. They don't spend so much time stop running. It spends a lot of time stop running while at the same time being so resilient in such a narrow range. Usually we don't see this much stop running and this type of resiliency, and so it's been at this level for about a month, fighting to support 15,000 for a month in the Nasdaq. EVP1 lost at the beginning of the day. You see the stop running type nature. It sold off, rallied, sold off, and then rallied at the end of the day. So it caught the move at the end of the day to make up for some of the losses. So the EVP1s were up on the day, or not up on the day, up on the last trade, reducing some of the loss by that last trade. Tick long aggressive was up on the day. OPV and Q, our short only strategy, not a good day to short. It looked like it might roll over here. Once you test a level, oftentimes when you test a level this many times, you eventually break through, but this Nasdaq is just gets the opportunity to continuously test 15,000 and still remain slightly above it. Unusual. Momentum reversal down on the day. So the shorts were down on the day, minus 15.25 and minus 12.25, and that's what really held us back. That and our automation, my own error in automation was had a little additional loss. Had some additional losses on the day from that. So let's look at the final results on the day. So these are the final results once again. Minus 1,300 to start out the first trading day of the week, and the first trading day of the month, and the first live trading day of the quarter. And the Nasdaq is 11.4% from its all-time highs, 44% off its October lows. And so we're keeping a watch on those all-time highs, and we keep thinking that it could make a quick move there. It could also, the stop running nature of this market could make another 1,000-point drop or more before returning to highs. And so it'll be interesting to see what this market does. Be nice to see it break out of the current range. Looking forward to tomorrow's trade after 4 hypothetical losing days in a row and 1 live losing day in a row. It is certainly due for a bounce, and so Looking forward to tomorrow's trade to see if we can get some positive trades going for the month, quarter, and adding to those on the year.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.